How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Part 51. If you remember before Part 50, we were doing the quest Vitharn in the Shivering Isles, and we're going to go ahead and finish that up right now. I've eliminated 2 of the 4 fanatic raiders that came in from the dungeons, only 2 more to go, and if you remember how we did that was we gave the guy that needed his arrows, or was it a she? I think it was a she. So then she was able to kill one. We gave the mage an enchanted dagger, so he's able to absorb the magic or whatever, so he's able to kill that. And now we have 2 more to go, and one of the guys that we need to fix, basically, is if we head out here to the battlefield, this guy right here...
Please! I must find my betrothed!
We'll talk about his betrothed, okay? And if we talk about his betrothed...
Burned her? She's gone? You've driven all meaning from my life. I shall throw myself upon the swords of the fanatics so that I may join her sooner.
Cool. So that takes care of that. So if you remember, we burned his teddy bear and in that fire in the mausoleum over there, and so now he will be able to do his job and fight back. There's another way you can do that as well. You can, what is it? You can, like, give it to one of the fanatics, and he'll fight for her, so he'll, like, you know... It's just the nicer way to do things. I didn't realize there was a way to do it like that, though. So, anyways, if we headed back out here, now he should be able to do his job, right? You gotta wait a little bit for them all to spawn. There we go. There's Deciduous, or whatever his name is. Desideratus. And as you can see, he's crying because we burned his teddy bear. But oh well. Now he's going to say, I don't care anymore, and just run at the guy and kill him, right? Boom. Cool. And now our quest should be updated. Hopefully. If we wait a little bit. I guess maybe the... battle has to end. I've changed the actions of 3 of the defenders, yet one of the fanatics still gets past the defenders. There's nothing more I can do here. Maybe Count Sirion can help me, and we need to go talk to the Count, and hopefully he can give us some guidance as to how to end this pretty interesting side quest. So there's the Count. Let's go talk to him.
I feel something different. The curse feels lighter somehow.
The curse is not lifted, though.
The defenders of the gate were not the only ones to fail their town. My greatest shame is that I was struck by cowardice and fled. Like my people, I am doomed to repeat the actions of my cowardice. Alone, I cannot redress this wrong. However, you can. Take my helm. With it, you can take my place in the defense of the gate. Defeat the devoted fanatic in combat, and the curse will be lifted. Be warned, though, while you wear the helm, it is as if you are one of us. You are trapped in these ruins until you lift our curse.
Okay, so we've been given a helm now. Are we encumbered? Oh god, we are, because it took off my cowl. This is not good. Let's go ahead and open this urn and drop a whole bunch of stuff. I really need to, like, drop all this loot into, like, a house or something. Okay, so let's drop a whole bunch of stuff that weighs a lot. Let's go down the list. Nerve Shatter, yeah, you're gonna have to stay in here, little buddy. So we just A to put that in there. There we go. And what else weighs a lot? Shadow Rend. Yep, just chill out in here for a little bit. We still need to drop a whole bunch of stuff, though. Let's go ahead and go to the arrows and drop all of those. Hopefully that'll make us a lot lighter. No, did I just put Dawnfang in there? Yeah, I did. Definitely don't want to do that. Dustfang, I mean. Okay, you. We're close, but we still have stuff to put in here. Let's put that in there, and then let's put some sort of clove item. Or piece of clothing, I mean clothe item. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we can move. And then let's take a look at this helmet that we got. Interesting looking. I think that's actually... No, it's not. Never mind. Okay, so let's go to our inventory and take a look at that. Count Sirion's helmet. Fortify heavy armor 5 points. Fortify block 5 points. Vitharn Ghost on Self, which is a unique enchantment, meaning that we can't escape until we've done our task. Alright, so let's re-equip Duskfang, and let's head outside and end this quest once and for all, and sort of free all these ghosts from their inevitable doom. I guess not inevitable. What I mean to say is their never-ending doom. There we go. Okay. So outside here, we need to defeat the devoted fanatic, which I guess is going to bust through here or something. green quest marker that appears to be hovering over the door, but I'm not seeing anybody. I think they need to open the gates first. So they should be coming through here and opening the gates or something. Unless it's bugged. I remember, like, this quest can be bugged for a little bit or something. Oh, there we go. She's dead. Not sure what's going on at the moment. Do we need to, like, just open this, or no? Yeah, the fanatics actually need to open it. Okay, let's head back inside then, I guess, and try and reactivate this, because I don't think what needs to happen is happening at the moment. Alright, so let's head in here. Oh, that's the keep. Alright, let's head back in here then. And we'll head back outside and everything will reset and hopefully work. Never mind, we can't head in there. I'm dumb. Alright, let's head in here then, which should not be locked, and we should be able to enter it. Oh. Okay, oh god, no. Is it glitched? I think it might be glitched. Yeah, because it's not going to let us escape the Bailey until we kill this guy, and we can't see the guy. But we can go in here. Let's try this. Alright, so this is where all the weapons are held, and hopefully that will allow it to reset. I swear, man, if this glitches out and I'm stuck here forever, that's really gonna suck. I don't think there's ever been, like, a game-breaking bug for me. In this situation, I know this particular quest has a lot of bugs. Alright, so hopefully it's gonna work out this time. There we go, we have the intruders, alright. Oh, is that you? There he is. Alright, we need to kill this guy. Oh, fanatic. Oh, man, he's just slashing away, isn't he? Alright, let's go ahead and block. And then slash, slash, slash. And then come on, one more. There we go. There we go. Devoted Ghost Fanatic is dead. I have defeated the devoted fanatic. The curse of Vitharn has been lifted. Can we search him? No. Can we grab his stuff? Madness Shield and Very Fine Madness Longsword. So that stuff you can actually create, so I'm not going to go ahead and pick that up, although that would be really valuable.
You have lifted the curse. All the Bythorn thanks you, Lord Sheogoran. You may keep my helmet. It never did me much good.
Okay, so quest completed.
Bye.
And we've been given his helmet as a reward. Why are we over encumbered? I guess that would unequipped it on me. Okay, so let's re-equip the cowl now. There we go. And yeah. So like I said, I'm not going to take that stuff just because I can make it myself. The Ghosts of Vitharn have been laid to rest. Quest completed. Wonderful. Now let's go retrieve all of the stuff that we put in that urn, because it is time sensitive. I mean, there's no, like, risk of it disappearing right now because we're just going to come back in. But if you left it here, this urn would probably reset. Okay, so let's take all of that, and we're still able to move things to the cowl. Wonderful. Now I'm going to go ahead and check online if there's anything else you can do in Bythorn. I don't think there is, but I will see you guys in a second. Okay, so I think we've completed this place completely. And there's one thing. It said that you can pick up at those arrows and use them, and they will appear ghostly, but I think we've already missed our chance to do that because everyone is gone from Bythorn, considering we have completed the quest and lifted the curse. So we're going to go ahead and move on to a different side quest. I thought I saw an arrow. No, okay, that was just light on the ground. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a second again. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. On the distance here, we see there's a small little town that seems to be harvesting a whole bunch of what are these called? Wateroo pods. This place is called Fellmore, and as with most locations in the Shivering Isles, and by locations I mean like towns or settlements or whatever, there's usually a quest involving it. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy and see what, or this woman, and see what she has to say.
Perhaps you are the one. No, probably not. Never mind. But then again, Ranar Joe is in need of a hero, but I'm not certain you are to be that one. First, you must earn his trust.
Okay. Fanar Joe's trust.
Now, how is he supposed to trust you if I don't trust you? If you'll excuse me, I have work to do. I need to collect 5 pod bits.
5 pod pits. Okay, well that'll be easy. That's just 5 button presses of A, right? There we go. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. I'm not sure if that's actually what we need to do, or if we need to... Oh, wait. We find nothing of use. Okay, let's just loot a whole bunch then, because I guess it doesn't pick one up on every single time that you use it. Alright, that should be enough. I don't know if we have to actually do this, or if we need to charm her, but either way.
Yes? Oh, look. You have some pod bits. I need 5 of those myself.
Yeah, it literally took me like 5 seconds. Here, take these 5 pod pits.
How kind of you. When I'm restored to my rightful place, I will give you a palace in the clouds. Or was that a palace made of clouds?
The latter sounds interesting.
Either way, you will have a piece of blue sky.
Nice. I appreciate it. Now, let's talk about Renard Joe's trust.
Yes, of course he can trust you. Give him this spoon. He'll know what it means.
I'll never know what that means, but okay, we need to give Renard Joe, or whatever his name is, an old spoon. It looks like he's in here, which is Kisashi's house, which is that person over there. Let's wait, just so we don't have to break in. Let's wait 12 hours. Okay, now hopefully... Oh, why? Why are you still locked? Alright, well, let's go into sneak mode then. And sheath our weapon. What am I doing? And then auto attempt to open that. There we go. An apprentice of block will not be fatigued by blocking. Well, that's not really helpful to me. I'm never really going to use blocking. Okay, what's up, dude?
Did you talk to Kishashi? I can't trust you if she doesn't. It's nothing personal, really. It's just that everyone else is out to get me.
Right.
Wouldn't surprise me if you were here spying on me for you know who.
I don't know who.
Did Kishashi send you with something? A certain utensil or weapon, depending on who you ask.
She did actually. A spoon.
Let me see that. Give it here. Where did you get this? This belongs to Kishashi. Did Sindanwe send you to steal this? How did you get this from Kishashi?
She gave me the spoon to give to you, buddy.
Oh, then she must really trust you. Still, I better hold on to it just in case. Sindanwe is always trying to hurt my sweet Kishashi. Wouldn't want a slave driver to get her hands on this spoon.
Okay, let's talk about Sindanwe.
Well, I suppose I can trust you. You did bring me the spoon. Sindanwe is pure evil. She must be stopped at all costs. However, she knows everything about all of us. Keeps notes about everything. Everything! She knows so much about us that she can read our minds. But she doesn't know about you yet. So, you must do it. Get rid of her. Get rid of Sindanwe.
Okay, how should I get rid of Sindanwe?
Well, there's the obvious way. But don't let us see you do it. Sheogorath has 1,000 eyes and ears.
I am Sheogorath.
Or you could make her life so miserable that she leaves us alone. She needs everything just so. So sneak into her house and wreck the place. And confiscate her notebook. She carries it wherever she goes, recording all our secret thoughts. I need that book. My thoughts belong to me.
Okay, so this is interesting. Obviously, to rid these guys of the problem of Sindanwe, we can just flat out kill her. That'd be easy, right? Or we could go into her house and mess things up.
What is the meaning of this interruption?
First things first, let's talk to her and see what she has to say.
Be quick, please. I have a farm to run. It isn't going to run itself now, is it?
Okay, so this whole thing is a farm, and she's, I guess, using these two to her advantage to farm these water root pods. Okay, let's talk about the notebook.
How do you know about that? It's private. I don't trust you enough to talk about it.
Anytime trust is mentioned in Oblivion, that means you just, all you need to do is, oh man. Yeah, I just missed that completely. Oh well, good thing that we have our friend Gold here that we can just put that up to about
That'll get
70. There we go, and let's talk about the notebook.
It's a private journal. I write in it every day. Sometimes more than once. It's something I have to do. It keeps my thoughts from unraveling.
Can I look through it?
Well, I've never shown it to anyone else before, but I feel I can trust you. Here, look it over, but bring it right back, okay?
No. Alright, let's take a
See
look
you
at
later.
it, although if it's really long, we're not going to read it. But you guys can pause the video if you want to read it. So, what was it called? Let's see if we can find it. It's probably called Sindanwe's journal or something. There we go, Sindanwe's notebook. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 pages. Not going to read it. You guys can pause if you want to. I'm sure it's a good, enthralling read. Okay, now let's go inside of her house and mess things up so that she has to meticulously reorganize it all. So let's break in here, just spam that X button. Man, we started with 100 lockpicks, but now we're down to like 35. Oh boy, okay. So just to make sure this is the right thing to do, let's take a look at this. Renard Joe has asked me to wreck Sindanwe's house and steal her notebook. So I think all that needs to happen is we can like jump around here and move everything around like this. I'm not sure exactly how the script works because this is the only like instance of doing this in like anything in Oblivion. You know, there's no other quest that has you move things around. Or maybe there is and I'm just forgetting. I don't know. But I think all we need to do is just like jump over everything and make sure things are like all over the place. And it probably only has to recognize that certain things are out of place for the quest objective to be complete. Right? And we can also click and drag things and do that. Oh, there we go. It automatically updates. I put Sindanwe's house in disarray. I should speak with Renard Joe to tell him the mission is accomplished. Cool beans. Let's head back to Renard Joe and tell him we've effed up her house. And hopefully they'll be liberated. Alright, is it still legal to go in here? It is, but hopefully, there we go. Alright.
Have you accomplished the mission?
Yes, I've wrecked her place.
That should keep her occupied. She'll spend months putting everything back in place. Thank you for your help. Here, take these. I was using it to ward off Sindanwe's evil mind control magic.
Of course.
I don't need it now.
Okay, so we've been given the Ring of Mind Shielding. What about this notebook?
Excellent. Let me see that. Aha! It's right here, written in her own hand. She is planning to murder us all. I knew it. I'll hold on to this. You don't want to get caught by the authorities with it, do you? I suppose I should give you something in exchange. Here, this book might be of use to you. Now leave before someone sees us talking. Go, 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 go.
Okay, so we've been given the buying game, which is probably going to increase our speech, if I would have to guess. Let's go ahead and read that. The buying game. Mercantile, right, I forgot mercantile is actually a skill in this game because I like never ever use it. Okay, so we've completed that quest, so we're gonna go ahead and complete one more, but before we do, let's take a look at the ring that we've been given. Where are you, ring? Ring of Mind Shielding. Resist magic 10%, reflect spell 10%. I think that's actually a really good ring. And so I'm going to take this off and go ahead and equip that. And now any spell used on us will reflect 10% of it back and hurt the enemy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and find us another quest to do, and I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, another town, another quest to do, and we're getting pretty close to the end of all of the quests that you can do in the Shivering Isles. This one's sort of interesting. Let's head here, and what is this place called? Did we already locate it? I think it's called Hale? Yeah, Hale, okay. And now, let's try and find a quest that we can do. So who do we have here? Zoe Mullane, and here we have Pike, and this is who we want to talk to.
It's good to meet you. The name's Pike, and I welcome you to my humble home. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Notice he sounds sort of
Since
sane.
you're here, I was wondering, do you think you could assist me? I'm having a bit of a crisis.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Crisis.
Well, this is a bit embarrassing, so forgive me. I was a knight of the Thorn from Cyrodiil. As soon as I heard the gates to the Shivering Isles opened, I knew a threat was lurking inside. I made my way here and began exploring this strange place. As I was passing Fetid Grove, I was waylaid. Some dastardly Grummite stole my most prized possession, my medallion that signified my membership in the Knights.
You're no longer a knight?
Yes, I admit that being a Knight of the Thorn no longer holds any interest for me. I've found a new kind of comforting inner peace here away from the chaos of Cyrodiil. I'm tired of the battles and the politics. And most importantly, I've met the woman of my dreams. If I had to leave Zoe, I think I'd be the loneliest man alive. So you see, everything I want is right here in this beautiful place.
Well, I'm happy for you, buddy. Why do you need your medallion?
Even though I never intend to be a knight again, that medallion represents an important part of my past. It's the only piece of my history that validates who I am. Anyway, enough of my banter. So will you please help me get back my medallion?
Certainly.
Fantastic. I will mark Fetid Grove on your map. Good luck to you, friend.
You know, I just realized he's a knight. Why can't he get it for himself? I'm not really sure. Anyways,
Be cautious, my friend.
let's see how good Zoe looks to see if the decision he made is worth it.
If you could help Pike, I think you'd make him very happy.
Yeah, pretty pale. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and look at that quest. To help a hero, met a man named Pike. We need to find his thingamajig, his medallion. So let's head to Split. If you remember, that's where we solved the problem with the doubles. And then we will find this man's medallion, hopefully be rewarded with something interesting. Spoiler alert, we will be. And this guy's, you know, kind of like us. He's just a sane man that wandered into the Shivering Isles through the portal. And I guess he was able to, it's weird, I always thought like you were only able to stay if you were crazy enough to stay or whatever, but he seems pretty sane to me. Hello, Split people, Manics, I mean, not Dementeds because we killed them all. Okay, let's head over to Fetid Grove, which I believe is going to be in that giant tree right there. Okay, we found Fetid Grove, and I see some people outside. I'm assuming that's Grummites. Yep, slashing away. Slash in your face. Alright, stop. Okay, hit me once. And there you die. Boom. Alright, inside we go. I've arrived at Fetid Grove. I should seek out Pike's medallion within, and we are separated by another door at least one more door, I should say. So we're going to make a break for it rather than choosing to kill everything one by one. I think if I was still an archer, I would do it that way. But considering I have a sword here, you know, we do kill these people fairly quickly. My only concern is they block, and that's pretty annoying. Alright, so we're going to go this way. Alright. So I guess I was mistaken. I thought... Let's go into the encampment. I thought that the Grummites were associated with dementia and only appeared in dementia, and the Gnarls were associated with mania and only appeared in mania, but it looks like we have some Grummites on the mania side, so I don't know. It looks like every time these Grummites hit us, by the way, we get some sort of poison effect. I'm assuming it's poison because we glow green, which is the color of poison. Alright, so... Pike's medallion. Ow! Oh my god, that did a crap load of damage to us. Oh man, okay, wow. What am I stepping on that's activating that? Oh, that thing right there. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. Wow, that's like the first time an Oblivion trap has ever hit me without me just not knowing about it at all. Not knowing it was there at all. Okay. Alright. So you're dead, and you're dead. And let's head up here. We do have a green quest marker, so the medallion should be in this room somewhere. Let's just slaughter all these Grummites as fast as possible without them laying too many arrows into us, and also getting our... What is this? What do we have right now? So this is Dawnfang, so let's get our Dustfang Superior. My personality is being drained. Well, that's not that big of a deal when we're fighting Grummites, is it? Okay, there we go. Dawnfang's Bloodthirst has been quenched, and I guess in this little chest we'll find Pike's Medallion. Fortify Speechcraft, 5 points on self. You have to think, did he get that enchanted like that on purpose, or is that just what it came with? Because that's kind of a weird enchantment for a knight. Or not, I guess. Knights are supposed to be very charismatic. I recovered Pike's medallion. I should now return to the Hale settlement and bring Pike his missing property. Alright, so let's get the gold and the lockpicks, and we're not even going to... Oh, and no, I don't want to take a basket. So yeah, some Madness Ore is a nice little bonus there. Let's go ahead and drop that basket, though. I don't want to be carrying that around, especially with our encumberment already very close. Okay, so where are you? There you are. Bye-bye. Alright, now let's get the hell out of here. I always wondered what the point of this quest was, because it's just like the most straightforward quest ever in the Shivering Isles, and, you know, in Oblivion too, which is like a dungeon delving quest. And there's not really any point to it other than that. And in the Shivering Isles, you would think all the quests would have some sort of weird thing that goes with it. Wonder what's down there, but I don't wonder enough to go find out. Alright, so this was a fairly easy, straightforward, fast quest to complete. That's the wrong way, however. Let's go this way, and the door should be right up here. And Pike should be very happy to know that we've found his medallion. Although, again, I don't know why he wouldn't be able to retrieve it himself if he's a famed Knight of the Thorn, which I believe is from Shadenhall, if I'm not mistaken. Like, there's an elite group of knights from Shadenhall that are called the Knights of Thorn, or whatever it was. Bollywogs are thought to be the larval. Nope, you can soul trap creatures that you summon yourself. Yeah, you can. That's an interesting little tidbit for people that use soul trap a lot. However, that is not me. Thought that was a body for a second, but that's a Grummite. Okay, so how close is Hail? Is it far? Why is it telling me to go that way? Didn't we come from over there? Yeah, that's no, that's Split, right, okay. So here we go again with the you can't wait when enemies are nearby. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and see you guys when we get back to Hail. Alright, so here's Hail, and there's something still following us. Okay, there we go. That's over with. And looks like Pike's inside somewhere. I'm guessing his house. That would make sense. Or Zoe's house, I guess. Looks like it's right here, though. Zoe Malane's house. God, why are they always inside when I needed to talk to them? What are you doing in there? Come on. Let's wait. 12... which would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Alright. And there's Pike.
Welcome back, my friend.
Welcome back.
Any word on my medallion?
Yeah, medallion.
Wait a moment. If you'll pardon my manners, you reek of the bogs. You must have been to the Fetid Grove. My medallion. Ha! I don't know how to thank you.
Well, you can give me your shield.
I have decided to stay here, in the Shivering Isles. I found peace here, and I see no reason to return. Therefore, I'll not be needing this anymore. Please take it as a reward.
Alright, quest completed to help a hero. What have we been given? The Thorn Shield. Let's take a look at that. Thorn Shield. Heavy armor, fortified block, 14 points on self. Reflect spell. Come on, reflect spell, 16% on self. So it's a pretty good shield, and we can actually wear it because we're using... Yeah, okay, so there we go. So we're actually going to start using this, I think. That would be good. And we're pretty much at the end of the side quests in the Shivering Isles. There are a couple left. A couple of them are just sort of like passive side quests that you need to do, like things that are not just go here, do this for, and I'll explain that maybe. But we do have maybe like a couple actual legit side quests to do, so I think in the next episode we'll finish those up, and then we'll move on to something either in that episode or in the episode afterwards. Regardless, thanks for watching this episode. Hope you guys will look forward to the next one. My name is Grohlvana, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching that video. If you did, please consider leaving a like. Also, if you'd like to subscribe and or watch a video that's probably going to be related to the one that you just watched, you can click the annotations on the screen. Finally, if you want to help me grow my channel, you can also share this video on Facebook and Twitter by clicking share below the video. Regardless, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.